and welcome back to the Podcast, the number one podcast in our minds. Welcome back, Marty. How you doing today?
It's the number
All right,
one
that was great from
podcast.
hearing from you, Marty. Now, back to our news channel at Channel 6. I wish we had a transition.
Jim Carrey so bad.
No. Jim Carrey would rip that shit. I did not rip that. That was just stupidity.
Yeah, you just try to be Jim Carrey. But you can't.
I didn't. I didn't try to be Jim Carrey, but
yes, you did.
Okay. All right. You're those, you know who you are? You're those people on Instagram and Facebook and social media that just write hate comments from fake accounts.
I never did that.
That's you. That's fucking you, Marty.
I'll tell it to your face, Nicholas.
Nah, that's you.
I'm not going to hide behind a keyboard. Fuck that. I'm going to tell it to your face.
Oh, you're real tough, huh?
Hell yeah. You don't see me wearing this camouflage vest?
Yeah, it looks like you're going to go hunting.
Exactly. I'm tough. Alright? I'm a tough person. What?
Why is it so big? Like, it look like it doesn't really fit you.
It does fit me, bro. What are you talking about? Look at this. And it's really like, it gets hot. You know, I need that shit out here.
Yeah, it's cold, huh?
Yeah, man, it's going down to low 30s. If it rains, it snows.
It's really in the 30s right now?
Yeah, it's low 30s. Look, right now it's...
Damn!
Right now it's 36. But
damn, that's cold as hell.
Mm-hmm. Later at night, it gets down to like low 30s. For sure.
Damn. That doesn't sound fun, Marty. Are you going to hold up in the winter out there, man?
I mean,
this is like the testing ground right now.
It really is.
Because you moved out there to Delaware thinking it was all sweet because you moved out there in the fucking springtime. You're like, oh yeah, it's not that bad. It's fucking amazing out here. Wonderful. I could last forever.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna see what you're made out of.
Let's see if you're about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The scenery has completely changed as well out here. All the parks that I go to, like the fishing spots, look completely different because of no leaves in the trees. It's crazy how much the scenery changes with different seasons.
Right.
It's mind-blowing to me because I never experienced this before. But yeah, the temperature is fucking dropping. The temperature is going down to inconvenience when you want to go outside. Definitely got to layer up.
Damn. I'm going to go out there in February.
That's the worst. That's the coldest.
I'm going to go out there in February.
Nah, dude. You don't want to do that.
Couple days.
You don't want to do that.
I'm doing it, Marty. Whether you like it or not.
Whatever, man. You're going to really... Because I heard that February is the coldest month. And that's when it snows the most out here.
Yeah, I want to see some snow. It's been a couple of years since I've seen snow.
I mean, go to Big Bear. I'm sure it's snowing over there already, no?
Oh, yeah, that's not true. I've seen snow last year.
Has it been raining there or no? Because it usually rains around this time. No?
It's been weird, bro. It's actually been pretty hot. Like, today it's 82 degrees.
Holy shit. That's
yeah. I know. No, it's not like summer. But...
Yeah, but that's summer temperatures.
I mean...
Out here?
Yeah. I mean, you know how it gets out here. It gets 105 degrees in summer.
But that's in an actual summer. But 82, that's pretty hot.
No, it's hot. It doesn't make sense. I've lived out here in LA it's about to be I'm going on my 3rd year now. And I've never seen it like this at this time. It's usually way colder.
Right. This is usually hoodie season.
Yeah, for sure. And it's you could definitely wear a hoodie at night because the temperature is crazy out here. It'll be fucking 80 degrees during the day, and at night it'll drop down to 57 or some shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah. You think global warming has anything to do with that?
I definitely think humans tamper with the temperature.
Really?
I think so. I mean, there's also two things about it. I think over time, humans have definitely caused global warming. They definitely helped the Earth get warmer with the technology that we have and just the sheer amount of humans that we have in this world. Thus, we need more cattle's. We need more farming. We need more. Just everything is in abundance. You know, we don't just pollute a little bit. We pollute a lot. So I definitely think it comes into play. But I also think it's very politicized, where the solution here is, oh, pay a tax. That's not the solution, bro. Like, I understand that they'll say like, oh, if you pay a tax and you're incentivized to go green, it's like, okay, yeah, I get it, but what is those taxes actually doing? Those taxes aren't doing anything. They're not like turning our street lights into, like more efficient street lights. Turning the cop cars into electric cars and things like that. You know, it's not doing those things. It's just going to the fucking government, and they're spending it on everything that they already spend it on. So that's not the solution. So there's like those are the two main things that I see about it. But I definitely think humans affect the weather.
Maybe VR is gonna help with that. If people aren't going out as much and they're more in their headsets, they're more in this, metaverse, then they don't contribute to all that. They
Maybe,
don't use their car. They don't use public transportation.
Yeah, they buy less clothes because they don't go out as much.
Yeah,
they buy
or even
clothes.
require less space because
Yeah.
most of their time is being spent in a virtual world.
Yeah, I can see that.
I need to rewatch Ready Player One.
Yeah, me too. Although it's not really my type of movie. And granted, I grew up playing video games, and there's a lot of Easter eggs in there that are dope as hell, but it's not my type of movie. But I do gotta rewatch it.
Yeah. I find it fascinating, the whole, like, buying land in a virtual world. I know we talked about this in the last episode, but I was actually looking at prices on, like to buy land on this place called Decentraland, which is like one of the most popular metaverse, and like the cheapest property goes for like 15,000 on there.
Jesus,
bruh, there's land being sold for more than $1 million that you buy through their virtual currency.
That's wild. So they have their own currency in that world too?
Yeah, it's called Mana, which they do sell on Coinbase. So you could buy like a bunch of gear. You could buy clothes for your avatar, like even land, and actually charge people to advertise if there's enough traffic going, like of people going in that land. So you can advertise like, whatever your product is on these platforms or these real estates from people that own it.
We're only at the cusp of the meta universe. Like, we're about to get, like, Ready Player One is the perfect example of that, of what it has the potential of being. Where you could literally go from universe to universe in your avatar in this,
especially if it looks good too, because like right now I don't see anything that looks like mind-blowing, as far as like virtual world. They look kind of corny to me, like the way their avatar is and all that, but in the movie, like in the Oasis, they were dope. Like they can dress up as whatever and that shit looked dope. It was good graphics, realistic graphics that like make sense that you wouldn't want to leave,
Right.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll get to that.
Oh, but it will, bro. For sure it will.
Yeah.
You don't think it will?
I think so. It's already like going there.
Yeah.
It's already going there. I'm just trying to find ways to like maybe make some money out of it too, like because although it's not a real place, but there are a lot of eyeballs going through that one location in a virtual world, and that can, you could charge rent. It's like owning real land. You could average, but now you could like do so much more, and you don't have to pay for property tax either.
Right.
And it's much easier to buy and sell through their like automated system. So I feel like, with that and like the more attention that goes on in that world, the more value that land is gonna be worth, especially
Right.
like a couple years from now. If like everybody really gets on it, gets on, more people gets VRs and more people start creating accounts and I don't know, and it may be like a upgrade from the for the game, where the graphics
Yeah.
are way better as well. So that's incentivizing a lot of people to join.
Right.
I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I do see this virtual world like really taking off in the near future.
Yeah.
I've been looking really into it and trying to see try to imagine a future that's like that, and it's totally possible.
For sure.
But I don't know if I agree with doing that though, like or being like that all the time, living in that virtual world. I feel like that's so bad for us, like not getting any sunlight and not actually experiencing the physical world that has so much shit and so many locations that we haven't even been, you know?
No, I agree with you, but I feel like future or past generations could say the same thing about us and the current generations, you know? So I feel like things are going to change that way and it's going to become a norm. It'll for sure eventually become a norm
Yeah. No,
where
but we're
it's
still
not.
traveling places. We just happen to have a cell phone everywhere we go,
Yeah, but
you know?
it's different, bro. Like we pay a lot more attention. Or I wonder what the average like screen time for an adult here in the United States is. You know, it's probably like 4 hours a day. So that's 4 hours of your day that you're literally spending it on a screen, bro. If you think about it, like think about having the knowledge of a person from 1,000 years ago, where you're just watching somebody on this fucking brick, like sliding your fingers on the brick.
Hmm.
That's us for a couple hours a day.
What mind blows me too is like the distribution part of it. Like, how the fuck can you click upload and that piece of content be accessible to millions of people at once? Like
Hmm.
this. So many people around the world can watch that shit instantaneously, like simultaneously, and
Yeah.
be able to watch it all together in a major distribution. Like that in the physical world would never be possible.
No. No.
So I
Not
mean,
at
in
all.
a way, this virtual world that we call, the internet, even like Web 3.0, like I think this is the future.
Yeah, because in a way, like it already exists in the sense of like there's a lot of times that people just mindlessly scroll through Instagram or Facebook and just spend hours there and on YouTube. So your mind is already there. It's just that you
Yeah.
can't physically like see where you're at. But then once you put on those glasses and you get into, let's say, like some type of machine where you can move and everything will move with you, then oh my gosh, it's gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah. It would be cool to have like a bunch of treadmills that you can like that kind of moves with you.
Right, right.
That'll be dope.
It's gonna
Yeah, I
happen.
mean, we'll see. We'll see. I am interested in buying like the Oculus though, just to like see what it's all about and like
Have you
really
ever done
be
it
up to
before?
date.
No. Yeah, we did it at
Yeah,
your
my
sister's
sister's
boyfriend's
boyfriend.
house.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
like a VR set, but I think this Oculus one doesn't require like all the GPU and computer stuff. It's
Hmm.
already kind of built in, kind of like the PlayStation.
True.
But I am curious though. I want to like mess with it and like really be up to date with it because you never know. It could be like the next revolution as far as like technology, and if you're early, you can really benefit from it.
Dude, if Mark Zuckerberg is investing in this shit, just know it's the fucking future.
Yeah. And it's not just him. It's plenty
Right.
of other companies out there. And I do like even like Nike is like getting patents for certain shoes and certain looks, in the virtual world. So
Right, right.
it's
Yeah,
like
Nike Land.
this shit. Yeah. So you know that shit is like really becoming something serious.
And that's
But
that's where I think real estate would really be worth money in places like Nike Land, because that's a huge corporation. So you know they're gonna build out their uh, meta world into something crazy.
yeah,
So if you buy some property at Nike Land now that's worth like $50,000, think about how much it's gonna be worth in 10 years.
it could be 10, 50 million.
Right.
It really could. Like it could
Right.
literally go up that much because based on how much traffic there is in that space.
Yeah.
You know, and the more time goes on, the more people are gonna buy this VR stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna. I know it's still early, but I do think it's gonna catch on if more and more companies are being involved and actually making the experience like really fucking cool and improving graphics and all that to make to incentivize people to want to play it.
Right.
But I don't
No.
know. Maybe it could be also like a one game that changes everything. You know, kind of like Call of Duty. Like when you go on Twitch, that's what's the most popular is Call of Duty, and that's where everybody wants to go see other people play or want to play that game.
Damn,
So I
I
think
can't wait till Call of Duty is in virtual reality, bro.
see
Fuck.
that
I
would be
hope
insane.
I hope I'm alive to experience that shit. And
Maybe
I'm in like my
that's
40s.
something that can bring more awareness to this
Of
virtual world.
course. And Call of Duty makes so much money, bro. They are
And they
going, you
have a
know they're
huge
going to
fan
invest into
base.
that. Yep.
Exactly. If they announce tomorrow that they have a game in Oculus or whatever, or they have a expansion pack or whatever, people are gonna flock to that because they're fans of Call of Duty.
Yeah. And then eventually it's going to get to that point where it's like um Grand Theft Auto in virtual reality, and you could do anything, and it's like a Westworld in virtual land.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe
Bro,
even
oh
GTA
man.
6 could be that.
No, probably GTA 7, but not 6.
We'll see. I don't know. Maybe they're working on something we don't know about.
Good.
I'm sure they're like, up to date with whatever's going on out there.
Man, video games are so fucking dope, bro. I think they're just like cartoons. I'm so intrigued by video games, just in how they work. The fact that I can program my character to shoot something at you, and it's programmed that whenever this thing hits you, you lose health and you die. Like the programming behind that, it's so intriguing and so fascinating.
Yeah. When's the last time you played any video game?
Yesterday.
Your PlayStation?
Yeah, I played PlayStation yesterday.
What game you like playing?
So I recently bought the new Call of Duty.
Okay.
Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I bought the new Call of Duty, which is Call of Duty Vanguard, which is like a World War II type of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I played yesterday. I haven't honestly been playing a lot, but yesterday I was just like working on my computer, and then I just kind of was chilling at home, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna play like a little hour of video games," and it was pretty fun. It was entertaining.
Really? Has it changed a lot since you last played with the new, PlayStation as well as like the new game, better graphics or whatever?
I'd say that the cool thing about the PlayStation, which is different, you came here to my apartment, and I got to let you try a little bit. It's the trigger button. So on this new PlayStation, when you hit the trigger, the L2 button or the R2 button, they're a little bit stiffer than usual if it's programmed that way. Like for example,
Yeah.
in Call of Duty, when you shoot, it's gonna be a little bit stiffer. So I think that's cool. Or like in when you're playing a soccer game like FIFA, when you guys get tired, the running button, which is the R2 button, becomes a little bit stiffer. So I feel like that
Right.
type of stuff, that's already kind of starting that whole integration of you feeling what it's like on your character, you know? So like imagine in virtual reality where you wear like some type of suit to play these games, and when your guy's tired in soccer, you can't like run as fast. Like your suit kind of stops you from kind of running, you know? I
Right.
don't know.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of integrations that they can incorporate to make us feel like we're more in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even like as far as smell, like there's so many senses that we can still tap into. Like playing a game that that has a certain smell. Like that's powerful. I think our smell is the most powerful sense we have. No.
I have no idea. I mean, I would argue to say C.
Well, I'm saying like you can remember feelings even with smells. I don't know. I looked
I
into this before, I think, where it described smell being like one of the most potent senses we have.
that writer's on some bullshit. Probably had like a blind sister or something.
What?
That writer's on some bullshit. Probably had like a blind sister, so his sister couldn't see, so he felt some type of way.
I don't know. Maybe we could look it up right now.
It's still called bullshit. You can't call one sense more important than the other. Your sense of fucking touch is more important than your sense of smell. You can't say that, just like you can't say vice versa.
No?
Like, I'm sure you could smell something that's absolutely disgusting, but let's take the smell away and you see something that absolutely fucks up your mind for the rest of your life. I don't think you could smell something that's going to fuck up your mind for the rest of your life.
Well, you never smelled your own fart.
I have, actually. I've smelled even, like, what's the most disgusting thing you've ever smelled?
Mm, Probably like when something is dead, like a dead squirrel or like
Right.
a possum or something.
Yeah.
That's a disgusting smell. Or
Yeah, I
like
smelled a
rotten
dead body
fish.
before. Yeah, that's nasty.
Mm. You smelled a dead body before?
Yeah, it's absolutely... It's the worst smell I've ever seen. It's like a squirrel times 100. It's like 100 fucking
No.
squirrels. Ugh. Ugh. Like, if I know that smell. So it's like, that was the worst smell ever. Sure, it's
So
disgusting.
yeah, imagine smelling that while playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, but you know that smell doesn't just happen when. I mean, it
Like you
could. Like
go
if you're
into
walking
a Yeah, exactly. Like you go to a specific spot that
and
smells
you
like
see like
that,
an
and
old
then
dead
like
body.
yeah, and then you actually smell the dead body, and then you walk away because you want to get rid of the smell. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, but still, smell it isn't as important as vision. I think. What would you rather lose? What sense would you rather lose?
Um,
There are five senses, right? Smell, taste, hear, see, and feel.
I think sight is the worst, the one I would not want to lose.
I agree, but what about fuck? Yeah. What about feel though?
Feel, feel what?
Yeah, like you can't feel anything.
Like no emotion.
No, like you can't like you see how I'm touching my
Oh
hand and I
right.
feel that? Like you can't feel that.
Yeah, you could be in pain and you wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
Your arm could be cut off and you're like completely fine. But then like you realize
Sounds like
that
a
you got an
superpower.
infection.
Oh yeah, see that sounds like a superpower until you talk about sex and then you're like, yo, you can't feel sex for the rest of your life.
Look, right here. Let me read you something I found on Google. Vision is often thought of it as the strongest of the senses. That's because humans tend to rely more on sight rather than hearing or smell. Light on the visible spectrum is detected by your eyes. Wait, what am I reading? Look, they're saying smell is in fact the strongest human sense, and contrary to popular belief, may just as may be just as powerful as the snout, sniffers in dogs and rodents to certain degrees. I don't know what it's saying, but it just said that smell is in fact the strongest human sense.
It's not though.
Oh, Google said it.
Bro, like think about it. Let's think about this right now. Smell isn't like it could, but not to the extent that seeing or hearing would be able to save your life. Like smell could save your life if you smell fire. All right? But seeing
Well, then
fire,
you're arguing something else. I think you're saying more important, I guess.
yeah, that is what
But
I'm
I'm
saying.
talking about like the most, like the strongest sense that we have. Like we can imagine like certain moments in time depending on a certain fragrance.
But how do you measure that? How do you measure what's the most important sense that we
I don't know.
have?
I don't know how these people measure it or how they come to that conclusion. I just know that this is what I've heard before, and that's what it says on the internet. How
Yeah, but I don't think there's a way of measuring that. So I think it just goes back to what I was asking you. What sense would you never want to lose? And you said your sight,
right?
which I would agree, which would be my sight. And what's the second sense that you would never want to lose?
Probably hearing.
Exactly. What's your third?
Probably taste.
You see how smell isn't even in the top three? Smell's going to be the last.
I know that. I know that's based on my
Nah,
preference.
fuck that.
I'm
You don't know that.
No,
Listen
I'm
to
just
me argue
saying-
with you.
I'm just saying that smelling is the strongest sense, like in our body. Like we remember it the most with smell. Even dogs, like that's
And
what they're.
again, I disagree. That whoever wrote that is on some bullshit and it's on some biased stuff right there. Like I
So
said,
why do dogs like? How come their strongest sense is smell? Because it's important. Like they have to smell certain things to be a dog.
I mean, sure, 100%. I'm not arguing that it's not one of their strongest, but I also hear that a dog's hearing is really fucking strong.
Yeah, that and the smell. So those two are very important senses for them.
Yeah, but it's just different animals.
No, I get it, but I'm just saying like that we share that characteristics with animals. We share the fact that we can smell really good. Well, at least some of us. And hearing as well. I think hearing is another thing. Like
Yeah,
music,
but
when we
that's
listen to music, that shit brings us back to a certain moment as well.
but that's different. Yeah, but same thing with seeing. You could see something that brings you back to that triggers something and brings you back to a moment. I think. Listen, don't huff and puff and argue with me. All right.
What?
There's different animals that can do different things. Like fucking birds have crazy eyes that they can see crazy shit. You know.
Right.
So,
I'm just saying, like, based on the human body, though, I think, like, this is what Google told me is that smell is the strongest. So,
God,
I mean,
you
if you
sound
want to
like a
argue
fucking
with that,
you sound like a fucking Karen that takes Google as God. Like, this is what I Googled and this is what I found. So this is what it is.
if you want to argue with that, so be it.
You want to argue with Google? It's on fucking Google. Google can't be wrong. Google fucking knows everything.
You don't think Google knows everything?
No, I don't think Google knows everything. I think there's a lot of biased shit out there. Google, first off, Google doesn't give you the answer. Google fucking gives you an article to read on a lot of questions. Let me ask you something.
Oh, shit.
What do you think about eating ass?
Nice.
That took a left old turn there, didn't it, buddy?
Did you expect me to say something else?
No, I just want to know your opinion on eating ass. What do you think about it? Do you like it?
Nice.
Do you enjoy it?
I think there's a time for it. You know? Certain times.
Certain times.
You just feel like, you know, opening your appetite, you know, your appetite.
Is it like, oh, it's your birthday or it's our anniversary type of vibe? So that's when you go for it, or do you just
Nah, I think
bring
it's
it out
more-
like
It's random. It's based on mood.
Ah, gotcha. So it's like
Yeah.
it's a fucking Wednesday,
Yeah.
and I've been drinking a little bit more today, so I
Yeah.
just the spontaneity of it.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Is that
It
the
depends
pleasure
on the
on it? The
mood.
the spontaneity?
It's what?
Is that the pleasure about it? The spontaneity?
I think so. You can't
Uh,
plan sex. I feel like people
no.
that do, that's like
Sounded like a
weird.
dad. You can't plan sex.
No, but like, have you ever heard about that? Like, how people plan on, like, hey, at 8 o'clock we're having sex. Like, have you? I'm sure there's people out there like that, bro. And I've seen it in movies too, where people, like, some characters are planning when to have sex, and I think that shit is ridiculous. Like, how the fuck do you plan for that? Like, how do I guarantee that I'm gonna be hard for it to happen?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely it is, I guess, like what the whole turn on about sex is like the spontaneity of it, like, just being crazy, being creative, just doing different stuff. So I
Yeah,
guess you can't eat ass all the time. You just got to do it once in a while.
yeah. Plus, if you do it all the time, it's not gonna be anything special. It's gonna be
It
something
needs to be special, so
expected.
ass eating is a special thing for you.
Yeah, it's not something that's like normal. I think like not part of normal sex. It's something that is like I need to be in a mood for.
What mood is that? Like you're a hooker and this is
No,
just
like how like sometimes when you have sex, more sometimes you're more horny than other times. Wouldn't you agree?
so then you just is that what triggers you to go for the ass? Do you just think like I'm gonna eat your ass right now? Like what is
Yeah.
that? What is
Yeah, pretty much. Or you
what is
like
that thought? Do you just like look at her ass and you're like, yeah,
nah,
it's
it's not.
about to go down? How does that
I mean,
happen?
you're already like doing something, and then like it kind of leads to that, maybe slowly. It doesn't just happen like, all right, I'm gonna switch and then eat your
Mm.
butt now, you know.
So are you a over or under type of guy? Like, do you have her underneath you, and then you go for the long stretch with the tongue, or do you have her upside down or not upside down like doggy style, and then you're
Both.
onto something else? Oh, okay, all right,
Yeah,
Marty.
it depends
Whoa,
on the position.
whoa,
Hey
whoa.
man, it's if it's exposed, it's reachable.
That sounds terrible. Oh, oh, you saying that with that mustache just doesn't go too smoothly.
Nah, it should. Nick, how do you describe me to others?
Um, fuck. How do I describe you to others? Let's see. Like, what is? Oh, who's Marty? Like, what? Oh, Marty's my friend. Okay. Who gives a fuck? Like, you have a lot of friends. Yeah, yeah.
So that's how you describe me to other people.
I don't. I don't
Who
know.
gives a fuck?
No, 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 no. I'm saying the other person's telling me like, who gives a fuck? You got a lot of friends. Like, what does that mean? Like, how do you actually describe the person? How do I
If people
describe
like,
you?
oh yeah, what's like maybe a person that never met me before and they know that you know me, like, oh, what's Marty like?
What's Marty like? Um, Marty. Yeah. I'd say you're a little bit more on the serious side. Not like serious, but like you don't really make jokes. Like you are a joke, like your life's a joke, but you don't really make jokes. You know what I mean? And
Oh my god. I do make jokes. I make
No,
jokes
like
all the
you
time.
you being a joke isn't a joke. Like it, like
I
you
make
don't.
jokes, Nick.
No,
I
I
crack
know
some
that you are a
jokes.
joke,
No, I
and
crack it. I don't. I'm not a joke. I crack jokes.
yeah, right. So why don't you crack one open for us?
I'm not a comedian now. I just
Oh,
gotta, it's whatever happens. I crack a joke. I crack jokes.
you just look like that pervert at the bar that's like going up to women and just saying some outlandish shit like, "Oh, like you should suck my dick." And then I'm the woman that just said, "All right, why don't you whip it out then?" And then you got shy and you're like, "You don't have to be such a bitch about it."
Nick, what do you think is my biggest weakness?
Your biggest weakness. Hmm. Fuck, I'm loving this intervention. I could just break down your character right here.
Please, I'm asking for it.
Safada, sua puta suja. Tu quer, né?
For those of you who didn't understand, he just treated me like a female in a porno.
What's your biggest weakness, Marty?
Yeah, what is it? Maybe I don't have one. That's why it's so hard for you to think of one.
Nah, stop it. Everybody has a weakness. I would say, I would see. I wouldn't necessarily call it like a weakness. I just think it's not your forte, but it's not something you concentrate on. Like I don't think you're assertive, but you don't like. I'm a director, so I have to be assertive. Like the role that you fit per se isn't. You don't need to be fucking assertive. Like for you to create, kind of for you to create your own content, you need to be assertive. But I don't know. Like you're not assertive in certain ways.
Like what? Like talking to people?
Like yeah, yeah, that too. Like you won't just like go out and like strike a conversation with people. Like you're pretty fucking weird.
Why does it always lead to me being weird? It always leads to me not being, I guess,
I
normal.
well, no, it's not that. I mean, there is no such thing as normal, but I just think that you're more of an introvert instead of extrovert. I was about to say
Sure.
outrovert. So it doesn't come natural to you to just go out and like you could do it. Not that you can. You have done it before, but it's not something that you're like. If I give you the option, you're gonna be like, nah, fuck that. I don't want to do that. I'd rather just fucking chill here and sip on my drink and, you know.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I feel like I'm pretty adaptable. Like if I feel like if I want to, I can actually strike up conversations and actually be that extrovert that a lot of people are.
Right.
But it's the fact that like I don't want to at times. But when it comes to it, like if I need to be, then I'm there. Because back in the
Right.
days when we used to do like parties, a lot of people would want to like come and talk to me and like ask me questions and stuff like that, and I had to. I had to like make conversations and make jokes and
Right.
whatever to like just make them feel more comfortable at the party or whatever.
No,
And
100%.
it's something that just comes out only when it's required, though. It's not something that
Yeah.
I'm always doing.
Yeah. And that's why I said like it doesn't come natural to you, but it's something that you could do if you have to.
Yeah. I do understand about the assertiveness, though. Because I do tend to, like, speak a little lower than normal volume. So a lot of people, like, don't understand me or don't hear me the first time. So then I have to, like, repeat myself.
Yeah, it's called being a little bitch.
How did we meet, Nick? Wait, we
How
already
did we
talked about
meet?
that.
What was the first
I
time?
think it was like in your room. You're playing video games in the dark.
Was it? I don't remember that. I remember me going to Brian's house with Larry, and you were
Yeah, but
there in the living room.
before that, me and Larry went to your house and you were just playing video games in your dark ass room with full of people, like people just sitting on the edge of your bed or sitting in chairs, just playing video games, playing FIFA.
Yeah, see, like you're not assertive. I didn't fucking remember you.
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't do anything that got your attention.
What's my biggest weakness, Marty?
Stubbornness.
You're fucking stubborn as shit too, though.
I mean, I guess so. I guess we're both stubborn. Because a lot of times we do want things our own way. And you are definitely like that. You want to eat what you want to eat. You want to go where you want to go. You want specifics.
But I'm willing to compromise. Like back in the days, I was the type of person that was like, "Hey, you wanna eat here and I want to eat here? Cool. I'm gonna go pick up my food and then we'll go to
You're
where you
still
want to
like
eat."
that.
Yes, but nowadays I'm more willing to compromise. Like I'll be like, "All right, like I don't like the spot that you picked. I know you don't want to go to my spot. How about we pick a different spot?" As opposed to me, I'll just go to my spot, then we could go to your spot type of vibe. Like I'm trying to make it easier.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I've always known you as the person that wants to go wherever they want to go.
I
You
just don't
don't
want to eat.
compromise.
Nowadays, I just don't want to eat shitty quality food. I'll eat anywhere, just as long
No,
as
I
it's not
get
shitty
that.
quality.
But that was just an example. I'm talking about like many areas of life,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But it's okay, man. It's your life, It's your lifestyle. You do what makes you happy.
Hey, it's okay. You're stubborn too, motherfucker. You goddamn salmon eating piece of shit.
And it's, certain things that I do that you don't like, and certain things you do that I don't like. I don't
Well,
like when I don't like when you spend 5 hours in the bathroom, but yeah, you still do it.
sound like almost every girlfriend I've ever had.
They all complain about that.
Not all of them, but a lot of them have. But the thing
Oh
is
wow,
like I'm in the
so it's
bathroom,
not just me.
bro. A lot of times, if I'm not on my phone, I have fucking books that I read,
How
and
do you
I'm
not
just
have
chilling.
hemorrhoids?
I've gotten hemorrhoids once in my life.
That's probably why.
Nah, I think it was because of the toilet paper I was using, and then I started using wipes, and then I'm good now.
Yeah, I can't go back to toilet paper. Once you go wipes, you don't go back.
Yeah, you don't. Wipes are the shit.
Yeah. It just makes me think like, fuck, why didn't I switch to wipes sooner? You know? Now that like I
Mm,
can't go back to toilet paper, it feels like I'm still dirty.
yeah, it does. And there's like all that little resin of toilet paper in your ass.
Yeah, exactly. And that's
Yeah,
probably
it's not
what
good.
gave you the hemorrhoids in the first place.
Right. Why'd you call it hemorrhoids?
What's it called? How do you pronounce it?
Hemorrhoids.
Hemorrhoids, hemorrhoid. What I said it with the A.
Hemorrhoids. You call it like
Hemorrhoids.
HAM.
It's HEM.
HERR. Hem. Yeah, it is HEM.
Hemorrhoids.
Hemorrhoids. Presuntinho.
Presuntinho.
Would you want to know the truth about everything and the meaning of life, even though it would make you go insane?
No.
No,
No. I
you
mean,
wouldn't.
I don't see what the benefit is.
You would know. You'd know
Yeah, but
everything.
that can like just ruin.
You would
life
shut the
for
fuck
me.
up about flat Earth finally.
Or yeah, imagine if I actually found out Earth was flat. Like, what would
And then you go
change?
crazy, and then I wouldn't believe you. Were like, ah, you fucking crazy
Like, bro, I
person.
swear to God, I was out there and I saw Earth was flat.
Ah.
Yeah,
Start going
exactly.
wild.
I don't think anything would change for me. It would just drive me crazy because I would tell people, or at least want to, and they would think I'm fucking nuts. And it would make me more pissed because they're not believing me.
See, I feel you. And that's a very good point. But I would want to know everything. I feel like maybe not right now, but right before I like died, or like when I'm like 80 or 90, I'm like I lived a good life. I'm gonna press this big red button that'll let me know everything.
Maybe I would like to do that if I couldn't, like, if I had the option to before dying. I would definitely do it. But damn, maybe that could change your whole perspective, and you like regret the way you lived your life because you didn't know certain things.
Would not that would. That's
So
still I don't
maybe
know.
that's not good. Maybe it would make me
Nah,
not want to die and like try to do something over.
nah. It's still. What if like yeah, I don't know, but it would make you go insane regardless though afterwards. Cause
So maybe it's better not to know.
nah, I'd still want to know.
Nah, I think it would drive me too fucking crazy. It would make me go ape shit.
Maybe.
Should we take a trip?
Yo, I'm trying to
Maybe.
go to Hawaii in October.
Right. Nice. You
Are
should.
you, are you don't want to go?
No,
All
I'm
right,
down to
fuck
go. I'm
off.
so down to go to Hawaii. But we gotta do it right. We gotta get a spot out there.
Oh yeah, no. That's why I'm gonna buy my trip in January, so then everybody could see that I'm already serious about this shit and I already got it. And I'm gonna tell everybody buy your fucking trip. I'm gonna look for a house. If you're serious about it, I'm gonna get it, and then you send me the money.
Yeah.
And
That's how you
I
gotta
want to do
do
it
it,
in.
man.
I'm gonna do it
So
in
people know.
Kauai, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a lovely place to spend your birthday. I mean, I've never done it, but I can only imagine.
It just sounds dope. Like I want to do a trip with like a bunch of friends that are like creators
Hmm.
and just create like a fucking like a monkey business, which was a vlog that we used to do back in the days. For those of you that
Well,
don't know,
reality show.
right? But it was like a vlog. It felt like a vlog,
Yeah, it was like a but we kind of like treated it like a reality show. I was doing like
right?
testimonials and all that.
Right. But yeah, I'd want to do that in
And just
Hawaii.
like just get content in general. Get vlog
Yeah,
footage, get like do
and
skits.
fucking travel, get to see amazing, beautiful places, do some crazy ass hikes, get some crazy footage. I'll
Yeah.
definitely have my new drone by then. Oh my goodness, I can't wait.
I think I'm down to do a cabin in Colorado for my birthday this year. This next upcoming year.
Let's do it. I've never been to Colorado.
Yeah, I think it would be perfect.
Well,
I
you gotta
definitely found some
fucking
spots there.
you gotta buy your ticket. Let me know, and then send it over. Send me the info so I can buy that shit too. Cause let's not wait till the last minute to get all this shit ready. Cause then it becomes more expensive.
Yes, sir.
Got it, cadet.
What
Ted Hut.
cadet? Nick, do you want to continue this friendship?
Um, what are the pros? Can you give me the pros?
I can make you laugh sometimes.
Nah, that's fucking stupid.
But you said my life's a joke, so I can bring humor into your life.
Yeah, I mean, like I could laugh at you, but you can't make me laugh. There's a
I
difference
can
in that.
crack jokes. I swear I can.
Nah, you really can't. Look, you're making my Apple Watch go crazy right now. The Siri,
Um,
does your Apple Watch is like sometimes this the Siri kind of go like what did you just say, or something along those
Yeah,
lines.
that happens pretty frequently,
Isn't it crazy how
actually.
they're always listening?
Always, always listening.
But we keep doing this. Like, I bought this Apple Watch. I take my cell phone everywhere. It listens to what I say
All the time.
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you see that? You probably don't give a fuck about this. I mean, I don't really give a fuck either, but it just happened today, so why not talk
Let's
about
talk
it?
about it.
Lionel Messi won another Ball d'Or.
What is that?
It's the best player in the world for the year.
Damn. Wow.
He has 6 now, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. How many Ball d'Or does Messi have? One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. God damn, this man has won 7 best players in the world awards.
He is the GOAT, as they call it.
Yeah, but he hasn't really been playing that well in this past year.
Really? And yet he got the trophy.
Yep, which didn't the yeah.
It's rigged. The system is rigged.
Yeah, I don't know. Damn, I really want to go to the World Cup this next year, but I don't know.
Where
I don't
is
feel
it?
like it's in Abu Dhabi. I don't feel like it's gonna be as lit as it usually is.
No. I mean, Abu Dhabi's getting pretty lit, man. I see a lot of people going there.
Yeah.
I think it'll also be a really cool experience.
No, yeah. Damn. I mean, if somebody flies me out for free, let me know.
What are you, a model now?
Yeah, I'm a sugar baby, bro. What's up?
What's the perks of bringing you to Abu Dhabi?
You get to
What's the
fucking
pros and
hang
cons?
out. You get to hang out and chill with me.
That's horrible. That is not good enough.
Are you kidding me? I'm fun as fuck.
No, you're not.
I'll
You're
shoot a
just
skit
lying
with
to
you too.
yourself.
I'll shoot a skit with you too. What's up? I actually do have World Cup skits that I want to that I have written since the last World Cup, and I just didn't get time to put it out. They're a little bit fucked up, but it's okay, cause that's just my type of comedy. I have fucked up humor.
Right.
Hey, I think that's all the time that we have for today, Marty.
Thank you. I was about to say that.
I know. I felt it. I felt the energy.
Yeah. I wish you were more entertaining.
You have no idea how many times that goes through my head when I think about you. Like, I look at you and I feel like I'm talking to a fucking wall.
Don't say that, because that is not true. Okay? I'm here to listen. I'm here to give ideas and make your life better. All right?
Fuck, dude. Like, you're never let go of your girlfriend, bro, because I don't know if you could find one after this. Make sure you keep her, because I don't even know how she's putting up with you, man. It's Jesus. But I love you, buddy.
Are you being serious about that? Like, bro, I'm entertained. I can crack jokes, bro. I swear.
Yeah, sure you can.
Bro,
You
I
know,
swear,
maybe
I can be
maybe
fun.
God blessed you in other areas that we're just not aware of, and that's what's got her hooked, I guess. You know, God bless you.
Is that why my penis is so big?
Yeah, that might be it, Marty. See, that's funny because
maybe God gave me a big penis instead of humor. You know.
It's funny. It's funny. You can't even keep a serious face when you say it. So you You must have the tiniest little thing. It must be so cute. Your girlfriend must pet it like, oh, hello, little thing. How are you today? I know it's cold in Delaware, but let's wake up again. Let's wake up.
Yeah. That's exactly how it is, Nick.
That's how it works, huh?
Mm-hmm. Do I have any blind spots that you care to point out?
Blind spots? What does that mean?
I don't know. Do you maybe something I'm not seeing in my life that you are? You're like, hey, you know, do this, or maybe you
Yeah.
should check on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you should fucking do some comedy skits.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. I think
Why?
you should
Why do
do
you
some
say
fucking
that?
comedy skits. I just think you should do some comedy skits. Think you're good at fucking doing comedy skits. And you've had enough time off. Get back on this shit.
But you just said I wasn't funny. And
Yeah,
I'm
I
about
don't.
to do comedy?
Yeah, see, it's different because usually. All right, I don't want to put out your business like that, but I guess since we're all here, guys, you write really bad scripts, but then when you send it to me, I make it really good and I send it back to you. That's how it works. That's,
Sure.
that's why your skits are good.
Mm. Yes, Nick has wrote everything for me.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know about that, Nick. But
Come
good
on,
try.
bro.
All right. I'll think about, going back to doing skits. I know that a lot of people do message me sometimes and tells me to go back to skits, and I'm tired of hearing it. I really am. You know? Maybe I'll satisfy them after all. Who knows? Maybe they're going to be ass. Maybe I'm just going to forget how to do anything.
I'm curious to see that. Didn't we shoot one while we were here in LA? We did. We
Yeah,
shot two for
editing.
you.
I tried editing that.
Came out
and
bad?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Uh-oh. Damn, your first skit back, bro, it needs to be a banger.
Why?
It needs to be a banger. No, it really doesn't. I just wanted to put pressure on you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think it needs to be.
Nah, it needs to be a banger, bro. Like, you're
Nah,
back.
bro. Nah, it doesn't. That don't mean shit. I ain't shit.
Nah, yeah, you are, but yeah.
Then why does it need to be a banger? I ain't shit, bruh. Ain't no one's like
Oh,
excited.
fuck. You know how, like, there's a hype man? I'm, like, the opposite of that.
Yes, you are. You're the person that discourages people from achieving their goals.
It's
I could
amazing.
totally see you having a character like that, like someone going through it and like they're just like spilling that shit out to you, and you just make them feel worse.
I shouldn't have cheated on him. I'm a whore. Yes, Cindy, you're a fucking slut. And you don't
No,
deserve
but you
him.
gotta lead on like you're about to give like the best advice ever, but then like you flip it on them and actually confirm their doubts and fears and
See?
insecurities.
I'm gonna write a skit like that now. Thanks, Marty. That's gonna be my next skit.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. And if you enjoyed this episode, you know what to do. Leave a review, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment if you're watching this on YouTube. And we also have a link in the description where you can support with a monthly donation. And if you're feeling generous today, please do so. And follow us on the gram as well. We're going to be posting a lot more stuff out there. And Nick obviously wants to, become Instagram famous, and he's trying his best here. So I recommend you go and support him.
Please support me. Thank you.
All right, guys. See you guys next week. Thank you again for watching. Goodbye now.
Love y'all.